cool place.
But I didn't know. So on April 28th, I was able to pick up the motorhome and meet my parents, and we got out of there and started heading. So at Cummins, I was hearing noises from the belts, and this has been going on for a while. I was applying belt dressing. But eventually, and then I started hearing another noise, and it sounded like a whistle or air, and it was the turbo had come off, and so they remounted that and got it all taken care of, and then did a belt job, and now the motorhome sounds like a well-tuned machine. It sounds so good. I love listening to it run now. So on the 28th, we got to Gallup, New Mexico. We stayed at USA RV Park. It was about 1 hour west of Albuquerque. On the 29th of April, we drove through the Petrified Forest. I was able to take the motorhome through the Petrified Forest, and we were able to stay about 5 hours. We would stop at various places along the way. I think that's a restaurant over there in the Painted Desert Museum. Probably go over there next. And there's the motorhome. We're gonna eat lunch. So I got here yesterday and got the motorhome from Cummins, and now we're at the Petrified Forest and the Painted Forest. And we're just gonna spend a few hours driving around here, and then we'll go head towards Prescott, visit family for a few days, and then keep going.
This is a cool building.
There are people walking down there, you see that?
Where? Oh yeah. There's caves and stuff, I think. Go in.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, there looks like there's a cave there.
And then there's this
California juniper. Yeah, it's weird because you get this really dark colored rock here, like basalt, and then
basalt.
So that sign back there, the first place we stopped, said that up at the top here, this black basalt protects this area like an umbrella from erosion, from wind, from rain. This did not have the basalt cap. And they figure there's 1,500 feet of material that's been in the last 200 million years or whatever.
like the way.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Must, yeah.
This is Blue Mesa. It's called the Blue Mesa, right?
So this is where you can park and walk around. All these people parked.
Do you want to park, or
Yeah.
You do?
that is kind of cool? That
Yeah. Where the hell are we gonna park though?
Park in front of this.
Oh, up further maybe and walk back here.
yeah,
Unless we park on the side of the road.
it's too steep. Well, in here it's too steep. Huh?
I said I got footage of it.
Right there?
Yeah, his ears, his face is right there in the grass. It's just a baby.
Yeah, it's a rabbit.
Yeah.
I got off the trail, maybe. Oh yeah, it'll work. What do you think of the Petrified Forest?
Love it.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm wondering if Washington's Petrified Forest even compares, or if it's similar.
The ginkgo one?
Yeah.
I wanted to see the crater that was out there in Arizona, just past the Petrified Forest headed west, but unfortunately our trip to Cummins kind of got in the way of that, and so we just had to pass it. And then that night, on the 29th, we stayed at Sedona View RV Park.
Petrified Woods or
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto West Hopi Drive.
No wonder they're torn up tires on the side of the road.
Yeah. There is no part of the Department of Transportation in the state of Arizona. Well, we went from 6,000 feet in elevation to less than 3,000. Came out of forest, and now we're back in the desert.
On the 30th, we moved to Point of Rocks in Prescott, Arizona. We stayed there from April 30th through May 3rd at the Point of Rocks. It was right next to Watson Lake, and we were able to rent some kayaks.
You sure you don't want to spend more time?
All the way down and then across the everywhere you go with the goals, people are like coming with I can't stand him. But I could keep my gold in there.
On Watson Lake. Was able to pull off on the sand here. Holy shit, that thing scared me. Hey, get back. Anyways, yeah. What are you doing? Is there something over here? So on May 4th, we went to the Mountain Valley RV Park next to Skylark Flight School. We just stayed a night. Yeah, the clouds are kind of hovering over the top of the Sierra Nevada mountains. I think that's what we're headed right to the edge of them, and that's where we're staying tonight. And then tomorrow we'll drive through it, I guess. On May 5th, we stayed at the slept overnight at the Coyote Valley Casino in Redwood Valley. You have to ask permission, and it was kind of weird. They took us to a lady who looked like a Native American and asked her if we could stay, and she said, "What time are you leaving?" I said 9 a.m. She said, "Sure." And I said, "Do I need to sign anything or give me my driver's license or the license plate number?" She said no. But later that night, security came and told us that we had to leave, that they weren't letting people stay, and we told them that we were given permission. We told them by, how that ended up going, and they ended up letting us stay. And then on May 6th, we drove through the Avenue of Giants with the motorhome. We stopped at a few places, stopped at the ranger station. On May 6th through the 13th, we stayed at Azalea Glen near Trinidad, California. It was very expensive. I don't know if I'd ever stay there again, but I also had to go back to Seattle for chemo then as well. Sitka spruce. And then on May 13th through the 15th, the Redwoods RV Resort in Hiouchi, California. You see anything cool?
Yeah. Pretty.
I got it on video.
49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 56 steps around that tree. My steps say they're what, 2 feet apart? There were some I took more than 2.
So apparently this is the trail that goes back towards Stout Grove, and then this goes to the Grove of Titans. I don't know. That's what it says, right?
Really tight.
It's crazy.
Special pattern, right? Each one has its own unique pattern.
Yeah.
This one's white, comes on 3.5 seconds, and then off for 26.5 seconds. And that way, if you're a captain at sea and you're looking back at the coast, there it goes, and you see a particular pattern of this light. So you know, oh, that's Crescent City over there.
Wow.
So some will have a red
That's-
light, blue light, and then different kind of Morse code patterns. If you look down directly below, you should see some white rocks.
Uh-huh.
Go look out on the cliff past them. That's where the outhouses sat. So it's just a big hole on a seat, and you would have gone right out into the water.
Really?
Yeah, there's some old plat concrete looking remains.
Oh,
Do you see it?
where the sign, that sign,
Yeah.
where that sign is, the
Okay.
Yep,
concrete.
go
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Go straight out onto the rocks, and they're old kind of
Okay.
remnants of the concrete, and they would sit there on the end on the rock.
Okay. Oh.
On May 16th, we stayed at the Harbor Vista County Park in Florence. It was very beautiful. They have, it's like a rhododendron garden, and they were in bloom at the time. We just stayed there one night, and we were home on the 17th. So